Barcelona plans to part with Ansu Fati in the January transfer window. Hansi Flick had originally planned to include him in the team, but Fati struggled to get playing time. His position in the team has dropped considerably, now ranking behind Pau Victor among the attackers. Fati's market value also fell dramatically from a peak of €80 million to just €15 million, reflecting its difficulties in regaining form. On Thursday, Fati's agent, Jorge Mendes, met with Joan Laporta and Deco to discuss the player's future. Both sides agreed to facilitate his departure in January if Fati wants to make a fresh start elsewhere. Fati has several options in front of him. A transfer to Saudi Arabia is possible, while European clubs, including Sevilla, are considering a loan to help resolve their difficulties in scoring goals. Barcelona would be open to the idea of considering offers for Ferran Torres as the January transfer window approaches. Both Aston Villa and Arsenal have expressed interest in the striker, with the aim of strengthening their teams during the mid-season. Despite the attention of these clubs, Torres focuses on his evidence in Barcelona. He hopes to get more playing time as the season progresses, having made 5 starts so far this season. Torres understands that he faces tough competition on offense. Currently, Barca's main trio consists of Robert Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal and Rafinha, all of whom performed well. The striker has already declared his desire to stay in Barcelona. He sees the club as his main goal for the future, even though clubs familiar with his abilities since his time in the Premier League have shown interest. FC Barcelona seems to have avoided a bad pass with Federico Chiesa, who are struggling at Liverpool. The winger has been tied to a club loan as he hopes to regain his form. Reports suggest that AC Milan, Roma and Inter Milan are potential options for him. Last summer, FC Barcelona considered selling Rafinha to recruit Chiesa. The club finally decided to keep Rafinha, who has become one of their most remarkable players this season. He scored 5 goals and provided 7 assists in La Liga, as well as 4 goals and 1 assist in the Champions League. On the other hand, the move from Chiesa to Liverpool was disappointing. He played only 19 minutes in the Premier League and the Champions League without scoring or making an assist. Barcelona made the right choice by sticking to Rafinha, who showed his value on the field. Now, Chiesa's future remains uncertain as he seeks a fresh start. A loan seems likely, with several clubs apparently interested. Barcelona can be relieved that they have not followed up on this transfer. This Saturday, Barcelona face Real Madrid in the first official Clasico of the season. The Catalans are heading to the capital with confidence after their impressive victory against Bayern Munich earlier this week. With this in mind, the best choice for Hansi Flick would be to keep the same starting 11 against the Merengues. 11 of Barca: Peña, Koundé, Cubarsí, Inigo, Bald, Casado, Pedri, Fermin, Yamal, Lewandowski, Rafinha. What changes, if any, would you make to this 11? FC Barcelona coach Hansi Flick has put the big ones in practice on Friday as the team prepares for the highly anticipated Clasico against Real Madrid. In a clear sign of strategic planning, Flick began the day with a prolonged one-on-one conversation with rising young star Lamine Yamal. This private discussion suggests that Flick is relying on Yamal's skills to play a crucial role in Saturday's clash. During practice, Flick's focus on detail was obvious. Sources close to the team reveal that he meticulously analyzed every move of Real Madrid, looking for weaknesses to exploit. At the end of the session, Flick gathered his players for a tactical briefing, using video footage to highlight key strategies and potential vulnerabilities in Real Madrid's squad. The Barca coach then gave a passionate speech, mobilizing his team for the monumental task that awaits them. Flick's careful preparation underlines Barcelona's determination to win the Clasico. Will his tactics bear fruit on Saturday? FC Barcelona coach Hansi Flick is preparing for a tough test. Flick's high defensive line, used throughout the season, will be put to the test against Real Madrid's ultra-fast forwards, Kylian Mbappé and Vinicius Jr. Asked about his plan to contain this explosive duo, Flick expressed confidence in his team's ability to adapt. "We know what we need to do," he said. "In every game we have to adapt. I trust my team." Flick acknowledged that his team could still improve following his recent meeting with Bayern Munich. His focus on tactical flexibility and his confidence in his players will be essential to silence Real Madrid's offensive threats. The German tactician's high defensive line has been effective this season, but the speed and talent of Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. represents a unique challenge. Will Flick's Barca succeed in taking this test and giving themselves the Clasico's honors?